Please don't go.
You invited to come to Freetown on the west coast of Sierra Leone, on the west coast of Africa. At any time, Greenwich Mean Time. Come to Two season de Nasalono, na two season de Nasalonia. Rain season, dry season, orange and mango season. Dry season, rain season, lost and bottom. Rain season, dry season, orange and mango season. Dry season, rain season, lost and bottom. Vitamin Center, West End, Rural, Grandpa Vulture is on the cotton tree. Right underneath the cotton tree is the Museum of Sierra Leone. The history of this country is under the cotton tree. At any time, Greenwich Mean Time. Come to Lift your head up, you go see for Bay College, overlooking the House of Parliament. Right across the State House, you can feel the refreshing breeze. I say over the city from the ocean, right to the mountain top. At any time, Greenwich Mean Time. Come to whenever you come to Freetown and you wish to wine and dine, you can chop rice, pap and fura and quench it a ginger beer, fried fish and cassava bread, fufu to la Jackie Tomboy, the bambaila and the mampama, complete with a golden star. Whenever you come to Freetown and you wish to relax and chatter, you can check out the National Stadium, the home of the Leon Stars. You can check out the Freetown players. Our home is the talent center. At any time, Greenwich Mean Time. Come to
me devil don't come home. To my oh, me devil don't come home. To my
well, it don't come back home. The KDU, New England, when are the Creole Descendants Union of New England, Boston, Massachusetts, Then don't come back with waiting we make we gather last year, where we all be enjoyed. So man not be one go home. And after that, they tell thank you to Papa God, been wonderful. This time, then they come with them dinner and dance. This go happen Saturday, September 30, 2023, from 5 o'clock p.m. sharp. This go take place now VFW 283 North Quincy Street, Brockton, Massachusetts, 02302. Then say, now for Lillian nothing, $100 for this dinner and dance. And you now all know how we be enjoying the last time. The it be thing, it be your pong, and it be lickning. Now so me mocha. Hey, take today I get the flavor inside it. And they're not up there. Sunday, then they gather for them Thanksgiving service. Now, the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts, 02368. Not forget again, now the Creole descendant children of New England, inside Boston. Then they come with them dinner and dance Saturday, October 30, 2023, 5 o'clock sharp for just $100. Better in the day, better music in the day. And the Ropodi, na inky sweet. Sunday you can see some face where don't tell you don't see. Na so the teller do them can fever. Like say, people then will too. Then Sunday, tell God thank you, tell God thank you. Inside the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, inside Boston. Now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts. 2 o'clock sharp. We go begin tell God thank you. And now so we go drive the devil away. Because who side God there, evil not they prevail. Now in that all, can let we enjoy we serve, which the Creole Descendant Union of New England, inside the weekend of celebration. Now Boston, Massachusetts.
Famble them. Me na Morenike. And at the we did live this in Ayad Road, we did live at the North Carolina. I'm glad you will una join me today. And I want make una no say me two other guests, me two other host them when we all can they host this Million, Theo, Ian Ronnie, then fast in Ayad Road. I don't know what they go do yesterday, but I not be able for we pull them for let we can do the show today. So today na midday so, and I get one wonderful guest where they can join me. We una all been done meet them before. So family them, I glad you wanna there so, una be we get commercial them for show una. We get guests where they can talk about the reunion and wait una go hear wait you get for tell me about this reunion. And I get more commercial them for show una. Do ya if una like waiting una they see, una click like, una subscribe, and una share this program to all una paddy them, family them, neighbor them, co-workers them. Una share, make themselves join, let themselves hear waiting we get for say. And I encourage una, do ya, una the comments, una put topic them, una want for let we talk about, una add on there, we will talk about them. We won't forget to engage in the conversation where we get the live in the show. And I remember when again, if when I get things they want for advertise, when I reach out to we, yeah, the road go do and for una. We get if when I get commercial them, when I get business them, when I want for promote, when I reach out to we can do jingle for una, we can run the commercial them for una. We get telephone number and email address where una will see. They scroll na the screen just know. when I can reach out to me by email, or when I can call me, or when I can text me. If when I get obituary, we can announce and for now. We don't do some one I don't see in the past. If when I get announcements here, when I just want for make, then church announcements them. When I reach out to we can do and for now. But no, a lot of plenty. Let bring this guest where I get today. Now none other than Mr. Charlie Haffner. Mr. Charlie, you did it, sir? Charlie, you there, you
Yeah, sure, clear, loud and clear.
Good. Okay, Mr. You.
Yeah,
Charlie, welcome to the show.
yeah, thank you, thank you.
I'm glad you able to join me back today.
Yeah.
How family, how all man they do, how the family.
I'm out with the for them grapple, say we then crew, not really don't do for them, as we for all the grapple.
We for don't have a grapple.
30 long way for them.
Exactly. But I'm glad for see you.
Thank you. Myself.
This KDU reunion where we just get so na Texas. And the first time this you don't come global reunion, right?
Yes.
This is not the first one where you don't come.
Yes.
Okay.
Any reunions, even a free tongue salon, self and nothing. Take part. First
You
time.
know can go.
Yeah.
Okay. But you join the one at home. You're not a member, right?
I not join nothing. I not join the union. I not join Old Boys Association. I tell me I say I go 3 secondary school. Prince of Wales Boys High School, Mabuka Boys. I not join none. I not the support none team. I not the for Manchester or Liverpool. Nothing. Because I'm not able. All the things happening at the middle. I always think to say, by the kind of what they do. I'm able to talk to Manchester at any time. I'm able to talk to APC at any time. I'm able to talk to the church, to the mosque. So I always see Old Boys Association like I go back school. So either I join all or I not join none. I think the difficult position and So I know join crew. But one thing about anything and anyone ask me for do, I did go.
You did do one, okay.
And I will say this,
Okay.
this, I did want to go to I'm in school. If the church come, they say this is let me first reach na church. The most of them come, I pull me suits. Now do I hold on my bag, I go send a mosque. That kind of approach there, now get girl.
Okay. Well, Charlie, before we continue, I want to make you tell family them for the one that we know one day hear but you no one day see you. Tell family them who that you be and what thing you they do na tongue. Tell them just a few minutes. Tell them what you say.
Yeah, but who decided for talk about me? But who decided for talk about me? So I don't know. Okay, well, basically right now, I'm in Charlie Haffner, popularly known as Charlie Affino. If you go salon, you see Charlie Affino from the man who saw even a lungi in the village. You go identify, say yes, now Charlie Haffner. Now, and me na artist, full-time theater artist for over 53 years now. I spent 50 years at Tabuli Theater. We me and Morenipe, we did together. When I maybe they go take an host for go rehearsal, I bring and come back. We are not going to make my week now with last one.
You don't get for tell them all that.
Therefore, no, we cannot form with you. So basically, but now I engage in theater. I used to be a teacher, grammar school teacher, teach around the country, different parts of the country. I teach abroad as well. I do geography textbooks of in Gambia. I work in a radio Gambia station. It's a long thing to get back in school. I do that. I teach about school. I teach about grammar. I teach about Kenya, man, I'm a broker. I teach about Boysa school, not tongue. I lecture consultant now for the college, Timaga, everywhere. All in about, but now I'm a full-time theater artist. I'm a composer. I'm a traditional historian. Um, a lot of things. Well, actor, yes, I know you committed actor, but our own film player theater, the performance theater business, the most widely traveled, the most widely published, the winner of most awards in performing arts. Except everywhere in the world except Australia. Film players have been there, we have done it, and we have put on the t-shirt. Now I don't go further now, I don't undo but now one thing that I get for talk with crew descendants union, that continuity means training the one that would be owner. Because if not training only then they will continue and the nation or the community or the close society will die out gradually because pass them on to the other ODPS, the mix them. One concern
Mm-hmm.
people will talk about the KDU experience, So I be
All right.
hand over me Python players to me picking. We are born and we are open Python players we 5 years. The second picking are we one now open Python players. Can you imagine? We celebrate 38 years of Python players this year and May this year. And 38 years of work so I don't do all forms of performing arts, whether it's radio and TV and video and musicals and everything we celebrate this year. So I soak inside. I don't get nothing for good. Now look me good. I'm not get nothing for good as arts, as theater arts. I'm not asked for no anything. I let my drop my apport in the news artist in Atlanta. So my life, my family, everything sort of specifically performing arts, how to use performing arts for influence change in the nation. They are not give up it. We don't give them over years and years and years, but I not give up it. The fight is there. In fact, I bring the fight can to my colleagues, theater artists like Morenike used to we don't can America, we left Freetown 20, 30 years ago. The arts they wait for now, they cry for now. It's in the be Freetown the theater, they don't die, now na killer. Because now there's no question. Where come I trust
Charlie,
artists all na the theater, they won't deny us on connection. But as I say, it's we just begin to
oh,
talk
well,
this now.
yes, we got plenty more for talk about that.
Yes, thank you.
Um, so tell we now come back to the KDU family reunion.
Good.
So now the first one this you come.
Yeah, sure.
And how long you been on the Texas before the now the day before the event you go Texas or now the day of the event? Who start you go Texas?
I have Texas on the 26th. When the event before start the first. So, I did about
Okay.
nearly a week before the
Okay, so
event.
you done did a few days before. Okay. And during that 10 day where you been there, you been there inside any of the preparation them where the Texas people they do for the
No,
reunion. You take part
none,
for
at-
anything.
none at all, none at all, none at all. I be wish
Okay.
the father make I mean choose for can early, 1 week ahead. Because I be feel to see things they
Okay.
don't go ask for like ahead for do. I be interested in one or
Mm,
two projects, where I feel say yes, I will take part for this project. One day I actually be not
mm,
begin help for put together a fit on I don't I be not send the information then just pack them put it together. And
mm.
I for love for take part on that one day. And I mean for love for get me company artists they already around easily, very beautiful artists they will write short for example. Then don't go now to George. Then they are around. Then I get it for do.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
you cannot talk I jump you said. We will wait for pull that thing there off, So I make like a early.
But if we don't plan early, na something will be for pull off. But
Yeah.
few days before it go out for you see how the events they been there pretty much back to back, right? It been tight. So if na team we don't plan early, sometimes na something we be for able to pull off. But that's okay. Until more reunion than they come,
Yeah,
we can see
okay.
what
We
we
talk
can do.
about it, yes. Okay.
Um, okay, so the I no say no, go to the symposium yet. The first net have been the meet and greet. You been go the meet
Yeah,
and
yeah.
greet,
Of course,
right?
of course. At all.
Because I believe say oh you go all good. So tell me for somebody when at the first time that they come KDU reunion, you go na that meet and greet. The what do you mean they expect na the meet and greet? Now you see or you see something more.
Okay. Let we not say somebody, let we not lie and but say me we really talk to so me I get that
Okay,
question.
you okay now you of course now you.
The first this ever I can mix pan KDU. The first
Uh-huh.
that's all I say glad you are come. You cannot imagine how glad you are be for camp on this occasion. Yeah. I'm making a take and see Charlie and say glad for this too much. So as I mean, first thing this so I can feed you and then a glad as I say, what I see, which I can see, I kid you. Glad too much.
When we go na the day for the meet and greet, when we go na the hotel, I remember say I be see you down na the lobby. I go meet you, I tell you I do, you answer me. Then I don't think you recognize that me you been the talk to until afterwards. Till I realize say, hey Morena, you. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember very you obvious.
Okay. Because Boku people in me they can tell you I do and see you when they talk to all man. I don't know if that all man you even remember say.
Monica,
Women they can meet you.
80%. I don't remember. It reach a point where it's like I want to traumatize. I'm afraid now. Let people know can remember me, remember me. But I know you know see yourself for 30 years. But you not
My
change. I say,
gosh.
me na Rasta man. I know the change. When you look at the change, I mean,
No, you not
not
change. You not change at all.
see. So I say people like so reach a point. I'm afraid now. 80% of people talk too much. I don't sabi. I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't know
remember.
because it's been so long. But apart from that, yes, the event itself that night, I mean, meet and greet obviously like introduction. The Kuna account
Mm-hmm.
get known as
Mm-hmm.
get acquainted,
Mm-hmm.
breaking the ice, and that meet and greet. Of course, I'm listening to that before, but this one elaborate. And what fascinates me about all starting from that meet and greet until event done was that
Mm-hmm.
one day in my life, one day in my life, and not do if I 700 crew gather under one roof, and they will get over that. Now. All me,
And one confusion will be
one confusion of people. I forget that for before the confusion be safe. Well, let's 700.
well for me,
So,
we not get clear on one place. Mm.
so now part of
Na
the
big achievement that one day. Na big achievement.
you can say, I'm
Yes.
glad you are calm. Now, part of the achievement that, as you say, of that, and for take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of that. One, together. Two, we not make plabber. That means to say we able to organize ourselves as clean people and make together from
Mm-hmm.
all over the world, and also we are
Mm-hmm.
peaceful people. I mean, no plabber, no be, no
Exactly.
plabber, no be. So,
Mm-hmm.
as the lessons than that, we the country for land from the Creoles who could continue for portray, you know. So, on that, as I say, good, a good thing that I noticed about the,
Yeah.
the, the,
And
the huh?
Mickey said that day na we own way that day where we dey relieve stress. We don't work all week, we don't work all month. So one time when anything and they can be where we can go get our can you can get business. So that's how we dey relieve stress. Na stress reliever for some of we. Now
Yes,
that
of
way they are
course.
see as well.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
now, now vacation time, a whole week, get together, everybody. It is very good and more than stress. A big experience now, and
Yeah.
the daily number was 700. We not Creole Boko again, no. Creole be let me say, most 2% of Salon population and a Creole now. But you see,
Yeah.
all in London. So if you can meet 700 together outside Creole done, outside the country diaspora, I mean
You come
700
yeah.
Creole people, of which of course women are the majority all the time. Women then about 500 women all in
Yeah.
print to and see
I know,
everywhere,
right?
style, elegance, pride, as if all is supposed to man then they wear the prints, fabric now they take out so short.
Yes, yes,
Number one,
yes.
I count the prints, so it's very fascinating for me. I really, really enjoy. Then okay, again, people will heck you, what they do, get an idea, they make it. I agree that they plenty criticism.
Mm,
You did say that
mhm.
this thing now. Okay, they forgot that free they forgot do this, they forgot do that, they forgot do that. I agree all. I agree all,
Mm.
and to a large extent, not too. Can you for try for catch free turn back? Let not foreigner grown enable grab, or catch the cool language and culture back. Let not foreigner grown enable grab. When that's the motto say, one hand bang will not be shake. Now the bang
No,
will
the shake, yes.
scatter. You know, in a one hand, unite, and then scatter, divided. So the bang will not be shake. So from this year now, that will capitalize on we get quality. We are peaceful people, we are learned people, we are wise people, we get training. You understand?
We dey work on that.
Yes, thank you. And
Yes, we dey work on that.
yes, so now that will criticize, but say on the other hand to me, yes, apart from that, it's good. It's good for when together on ourselves 700 one place from all over the world, now power for do that one day. That's very good. But we want to show them on a prince day, come out with all that
I
day,
know.
very good. When they keep the culture without knowing, and the ground will know, but we keep them.
We dey keep am.
And
Well, that's good.
they
I'm
talk,
glad you recognize that. Say
yes,
we
I
dey
do a
keep the
lot.
culture.
Culture not to one thing they take. You know, take you picking today, you say, hey, culture, it's part. No. Obsessed with the go for years, 30 years before it change. So when I don't begin I think I have
Mhm.
to continue now for work on systematically, you see.
Okay. So that meet and greet today, like I say, you meet plenty people, some members, some you member, and you are sure say you make new friends them as well,
Of
right?
course, of course.
Okay, which is wonderful. So when all thing done that next day, now the hotel you been there on a
No, I'll
on
be there
body,
out. I'll be there out. No, I'll be there out.
you been there out.
I'll be there
Okay.
out to me number one member of Piton players, or open Piton players
Okay.
together with an cooker and Remy
Mm-hmm.
fixing and they are great with my
Okay.
services.
Now there you
Special
there
guest.
with. Okay.
Yes, you know the
Well,
special
would they
guest.
say and they say thank you to them. I should say then they listen. Um, Make I tell you something. If you've been there at the hotel, you before observe that we get me they call them KDU culture. Of course, we get we Creole culture, but KDU culture when we can meet so for their reunion or one group getting business where we can meet so we all there in a hotel. Plenty time we can don't cook half eat them where we can go. Would I get sour, would I get bitter, would I get pan fried pepper soup, you name it, all man get their own. When they invite we company them, can a room, can eat pepper soup, can yanda, can eat, they will get drinks them. And that's okay, they keep company, even after the main event they don't done. So me can call them the KDU culture, not so Creole culture, KDU culture. If you've been there at the hotel, you before see how that mean they go, what will they go from room to room, one a different party them and some of one go sleep so late on 5 o'clock morning. And we'll go for wake early morning for go symposium. So sleep knocking day when KDU business day on, when global gets reunion, sleep not the day. So next time, I dey say this because next time, by God power, when you come, now the hotel yourself go day. So yourself can enjoy pan the KDU culture when at the after hours event and weekend they go on. So now I dey come back to let's talk about Saturday morning for the symposium. And not say you not being one of the panelists then, right? You been there na
Yes, yes,
the
yes, I've been
symposium.
busy.
Okay.
I've been busy.
So waiting you be expect how you be expect the symposium for go. Now so it go. What do
Yes.
you expect? Now we
Yeah,
get.
yeah, that thing
Okay.
in a name symposium na symposium, conference na conference. How we go now? Yeah, na see we go anywhere else in the world. So the just like I said, meet and understand what in that mean and what that's what they can do. Similarly, with
Yes.
symposium, and also go involve speakers, and also go involve moderators and so on, specific topics and aims of topics, themes. All them we talk academically most of the time, research
Mm-hmm.
presentation most of the time in 1772 this person been say, and then kind of thing then
Yeah.
probably expect that.
So okay. So waiting are you take away panda symposium day? Waiting they will left now you mind where you go always remember panda symposium day.
Well, again, I remember see people then turn out for such kind of exercise with is academia. People then turn out and willing for listening. People all walks of life, career and women play great. But women get this organization what we talk about. So we have to
Yeah.
present everywhere. It's very very
Mhm.
impressive. So I glad the back for that. We the people group and that symposium there and then waiting. So what they expect? I think nine them will see. But me won't take now. Me are very fussy about this career thing. Yeah. Can be one.
I know.
Non-musically play other parts Creole music. There are thousands and thousands and tons of Creole music. We for play that for the 3 days, no nothing, not play. And anything we talk about. Creole symposium with what do Creole for talk. I don't know. I don't know if you anybody. But me feel to see. I me present me own na Creole, mostly
That's
Creole.
real.
Yes.
Mhm.
But good time, if you see English, they can't inside me Creole. That's why they talk. If I dey write to you, say what WhatsApp, I dey mix Creole, the English one they write. You say I make one line English, I don't change to Creole back, I don't make it. That's why I do.
Mhm.
So in that workshop, there are things so even more exciting because now so English and Creole now anyway. So some of the sentences they define, you cannot put it in Creole because now Creole, English are the same now Creole, now English was impact now Creole. But at the same
Mhm.
time, for come closer, for play the music, the waiting, the I mean, the meet and greet and nicely back, the music may play around, Nigerian music may play today, and so on. For
Mhm.
land that for one do something that we do, if one sustain get more impact, the Creole and the culture of Sierra Leone for do Creole things. But look at this, they lost her. So I yes, I
That's right. And that real Creole, Joseph, I don't think that they talk that well again at all. You know, that real Creole, although mixing out with other language them.
yeah,
Not
but me
also.
no, yeah, that's true. That's what we go say now. But me no know it's in a real Creole. And also who's Creole, a real Creole.
Well,
Yes,
me go call her the first thing Creole, that clean Creole, that first thing.
sure.
Clean
Example,
Creole. How we granny them in the talk.
example,
We say how they talk so again.
a Libede or a Dede. They talk village, then they will still talk, and the peninsula villages, and then the Creole begin, and the
Okay.
Creole set up, the Funkia, Kanwe, Pasandi, old people,
So
they
they
still,
still
the
they talk
only thing that they still they say is we know the pass am. So when the old people then they come out now, then die now, we not sabi, and since we not sabi, we not getting for left for we pick them. Ask you pick, you say, how, if you go answer you, not sabi. Yeah, that's too bad. But in
Yeah,
terms of
yeah.
changing language, language change all the time, English change all the time. Some words they will be wrong first now English if you write time, you know, go right now with the right time requires correct, accept you go pass your examination with time. So all language dynamic, all language go on change and change. As more and more people
And it changed.
come into the language system, they bring their own word and can not not Creole, not emphasize. That's not Creole. No one person no come out tribe or people can say even Creole. The black slaves
Mhm.
all we come on, they were not Creole people. They were freed slaves or whatever with them practice them good in Canada. Now only when they can mix with the Shabos, the main the Timini, then the white man out the education and the religion, then land Baba black sheep. Now we melt together to turn out to the
Mhm.
Bisuti. Yeah. So I'm your point out forget and clear. Forget and clear. But say yes.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah, forget and clear.
And for that symposium day, as we don't talk earlier, you now being one of the people who will be there on stage we talk. Tell we small bit, tell the family a small bit, but waiting you may talk about. Waiting at you on point where you may try for put across that
Yeah.
day.
Main topic, first of all, well, I mean, general topic, or let's to specialize according to that. I mean, basically, the impact of the Creole language and culture for me in post-independence era. That is, since after independence, what's in the impact with Creole language, culture, education play in Sierra Leone. And language, not a person, and the person will talk the language, not the person. So if Creole language for get any impact, now Creole people then for do things for indicate that impacts me. So me talk now about Creole education and culture, the impact after independence, post independence, and therefore the players, personalities,
Mhm.
and institutions will play a big role for impacts this Creole language and culture at the saloon scene, you know. So now that's maybe me there for talk about. And in talking about that, I don't try for sure, of course. So yes, within our culture, within the Creole people then, within our culture, well, I start with education, of course, because I'm the education. Of course, I talk about within education, and the Creole education originally common when I from, as I talk about the churches, now when they come as alone, form society, they can be in church, they open school. Now that kind thing they learn with about God, the Father, or thing of God, you know, shut your eyes, nine no more. Teach with the blind way, delicate now we need work for ourselves, you know, strong, because we believe see God to do work tomorrow, God people who can do that. That's that. So education they don't hamper the Creole people then. The people they know that and the rest of the country you know see Creole man be afraid. You scared I be afraid. So even our officer the boss me and you but we be afraid. I don't mix, I know the kind again. We come out. Politics they scared we. We afraid if one gun pop all them Creole man they go hide. They know they can stand election. They know they can forward. So that's why we don't train. That you know, we not liberate state here now it's yeah. But after that education, they will be a lot of people and learn still on the drive at the world, they went to the highest places, their bookman, their attached bookman they will come out of that westernized educational curriculum they are going to about the VC. I'm mentioning people again. The impact of the VC and the impact of the Creole person at the country. So education being the big education means people rise to banks, not only people in provincial as well, they rise. The first protected doctor was Hamilton. The first protected lawyer was Albert Magai. People like Caiaphas. They learn boku boku book then. Then with the crew, and make us say we own now. Why? The same school we go. So why say the lad doctor Kariba Smart, the syllabus we take the same syllabus by the city to study. And the same we all we study. Then they not get you, this not get you. So what are they say? I don't think we for capture now. And we strengthen that. Yes, election is pretty, we do it together, we still back. The man now APC, and we have nice people. It will happen. The man na Creole, no, the man na local. It will happen. And we strengthen that. Church day neighbor mass lassie is like one compound, church day Muslim. Go around the world, go tell them which side that's the be. And we strengthen that. Tolerance.
Yes.
And we strengthen that. We love strangers. Past we say self
You're
people.
right.
People that we look for help. Something all the rush school, you know. So now we strengthen that we get in a thing before you answer that for sure. You know. So all this education back in that way, bind you to the English,
That's true.
the education mainly again, as I say, and belong more to the church and the private institution and government. And later Muslim education come after independence. And then the Ahmadiyya they begin come to go to school, the Congress they begin come, Muslim Congress, go to the school. Now students in the begin, but previously most of them big Muslim man they will learn book, they be leaders of the country. A Christian school then go. Most not big school. They either go boys high school or police of praise or with a government, you know, Edwards, you know, Catholic, grammar school, missionary, and Walsh, and so on. Every on man. At other school and then be. So then go to the school then learn Bible, then sabi Quran with the cow. Don't be
Yeah.
crew, yes, we crew, they will learn Bible, we say crew, no, Quran, no better. No, we can say the one day. So then again, and now one with that, they take 3/4 the crew, then the full as them. But then we take them for men,
Isn't it?
send them picking and go school. You understand? Them benefits from that. Them they strong, they unite, them bang one hand bang will know, them bang stay in place, they shake, the full as they loud, you know. But when you look all the impact of the Creole, you see mixed up units. Now all man they get your identity back. Now me know them so again. You now me na Thomas Dingy Bakagbo. You forget everything else then now. You know for can fix and say no me na I did that. No, not bad at all. So the education go. People then struggle primary education at some of our Wilson, at some of our Boston schools. They are struggle with one private school, Coco Taylor. You heard the name of this school, and the strong name of the get in school, Wilson, Boston, Coco Taylor. You know, that's what
Coco.
they try to pick them.
Yeah.
You know, okay, then try the new way. Why
Yeah.
stop with the big
Yes.
schools, you know, then other individuals they can later we can begin own them, school them, primary school them. When the Gabino was famous, and they private school them, this woman, Chris Williams, and more within, and a host of them, yes, they come up. The men
Yeah.
them were numerous, of course, numerous in them, get them
That's right.
them and so on. So the impacts big. Culturally, yes. Again, culture belongs to the all. Because if we want to talk about music, for instance, we want to see calendar, calendar become cool because in Jamaica, Papa or Grandpa can stay to my frontier force and they marry to people in my house and they settle. Finish. Now make calendar go be Creole and I make a person go be Creole. When I blend, you see. So
Yes.
also that then now with the Gumbe, for example. Today picking no Gumbe, so the Creole musical genre now they go so. No Gumbe, I asked some musicians then at tongue for big Gumbe for me. You know, Sabi. The be for I say Gumbe is not four-sided. Now go aside me, now go check almost side.
Since
Eh?
since you dey talk about Gumbe, wetin are the me they ask because I don't know. Wetin are the difference with Gumbe and Milo Jazz?
Oh, good. Now, good question, Andy. Now, good question, Andy. Milo Jazz is a composition of all the beats of the various ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. That's another Creole symbol, Milo Jazz. Dr. Olo, it means that Israel Cole, and Israel Olong Cole. But because he's having music so well, that the country name, and also they call it again Dr. O, and the people decide to call him Dr. Olo. And now it's
Dr.
very
Olo.
doctorial, yes, waiting Andy. I made them call out. What did Dr. Olo do? He take all the breathing of different tribe there. If you listen to Milo Jazz, with the Gumbe, with the crack inside. When
Yes.
you play some music inside, bubu dey inside, all the inside. That's Dr. Olo do. Whereas
Okay.
Gumbe now a distinct Creole type of drum. And the dance will come out of an call and Gumbe dance. Are the different type. Yes. The Milo Jazz is
Okay.
and because of that quality, the way Dr. Olo put on the Milo Jazz and make Milo Jazz in all the districts. Inside get married, the marriage has been for play for you. Until they did for play.
And Gumbe, if I remember right, Gumbe are just three instruments, right? That box where they can sit on pan, then they beat them on the side, right? Then that saw, when they saw, and that thing, what they call them, tinginanga, that triangle.
Triangle,
Tinginanga,
yeah.
that's what they call them, that triangle. Those are the three instruments and they make Gumbe. I don't remember one. I don't three then they remember.
Yeah, the
I might
already the
be wrong.
sidon pan, already the sidon pan, and now the gumbe drum, now the gumbe bata, a bata,
Yes.
and the sidon
Mm-hmm.
pan player. Then the next one we call that big, we call that kerosene box, that big body give the bass, boop, boop, a big,
Yes, yes,
then you
yes.
get the saw,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where the gun is
Yes, you get it. So,
digging.
yes.
Then you get that thing in as you see the triangle, and then
Tinginanga,
they
yes.
assembly that. All tribe get the assembly. The typical Mende music get the assembly. When a killing, bass drum, side drum, shegure. All others are appendages, you know. And so we crew now we own that one and the gumbe that. But that music now all it now make now more in the hip and crew because Dr. Olona
Yes.
he on that he emphasize am.
You.
You have to
Yes.
distinguish, yes, and that's are the difference between the crew and
Okay.
the Dr. All
Between the Milo Jazz and Gumbe.
the gumbe.
Okay. I'm glad you clarified that for me today. And when they talk about Gumbe, I can't think of Gumbe and not think of Bachelor's Eve. And they talk about way back then. I don't know for now, oh, but
But like you
when
want to
maybe small.
like you want to now still. But as I said, the gumbe not dey again. See how they lose now the
You
track
know they get.
and not
Yeah.
dey again.
Mm-hmm.
Player they will sabi
Mm-hmm.
player. They will go to play the Milo Jazz now. Dr. Olo in Remnant, they will let them sabi play them. Then they.
Mm-hmm.
But the drop
Okay.
itself not be. And now all thing are music, all thing are computer set.
Yeah.
Bachelors if now there's less and less of gumbe. Always see they don't dey go down small. So like you want to do am not only for bachelors, even the wedding, gumbe dey move, gumbe
Yes.
go go wait, then na church come out after bachelors eve, we spend the night
Yes.
bachelors eve. Next thing dem go na church, dem carry na host, don na next now the grand finale party whatever you go end the
Of
gumbe dey
course.
but you see all thing not dey again. Why? You go answer that with the time reach.
Yeah. What we can do for bring them back? Right now, let's say na tongue. Would I go speaking go work on now say Kamala can learn you for beat drum, for can beat gumbe. They're not gonna look you to them. They're not go because they go say money no they go say they rather go I don't know. What do you think say make picking them now no one for land for do beat gumbe?
Well, dem go say of course money na all thing, dem go say yes money no dey there. That number one.
Mm,
Or sometimes for let something get on, the correct get forget the correct person don. Any guy if me go tinap say look can beat that gumbe, dem go beat her. If you go, they no go beat you, make you all the money. Wey dem know say you get money, they can make fine to mommy, yes, let beat and then they eat all the money dem go. Wey come America,
of
but if
course.
that gumbe no left there, nothing, no impact, no dey. You know. So sometimes what we go do? Find the people who can do it. I don't tell naturally Haffner is a channel. Charlie Haffner has proven that he can organize, he can sustain. Charlie Haffner get stability after 15 years non-stop. Charlie Haffner get fit on players 38 years non-stop. Nothing no happen, and they're still going on 38 years. Charlie Haffner formed Atunda Ayenda. Atunda Ayenda now don't go on for 6,000 episodes in 23 years. It don't stop non-stop.
Wow.
Thanksgiving Festival, Charlie Haffner,
Impressive.
or Charlie S. It don't go on now from 1995 to now. You know, it don't stop.
Mhm.
20 something years. It don't stop. So in other words, Charlie Haffner one person we bring people together, he would organize them, get them for do waiting he want them for do, when he wants them, how he wants them. So you know you jump now, you go sit down now, see I want me, I will all come together. No. Charlie Haffner not say
Mhm.
make the gang jam. No, no problem. But me for the
Mhm.
country, contact people again, not to be one who, not to be one who, but I didn't have the record. That is
Of course.
about
Mhm.
say.
Mhm.
So why do the thing do it properly? Who takes the message? Eh? Who takes the message? If Ebola, COVID don't bust na tongue. What thing dey happen? COVID first wey the bust at Kailang, for example, the bust Ebola. Now the outskirts they can bust comot. Well, out we treat am. COVID bust comot na Kailang na Cambia. You mean the outside corner don't go. Don't go there na fit on make meeting for them. We compose song for them, but we sing for them for sensitize. Those kind of thing that one day. They will listen to you. Who is the messenger? Whose language you can go sing to them. And then make the song, you mix them by the making of the song, you sabi their parables, sabi their lifestyle, their attitude and approach to medicine, and anything in the. You know, just can't wait for do now. What's waiting for do now? Wait, man, get organize everything you know, but then they organize now. Everything.
Yeah.
And then for man. You see, that's when we talk about food. That night at the hotel, it interesting to me. I don't know really. Before did it when I ship food, exchange food and net. When I start that, I don't even know. When I could distinctly pass it happen in a salon now. Now we can't say what they do more than it happen in a salon now. On man don't mix up. You do engagement, nobody tell you and put married ring and say no, you don't marry one. So what? Distinction not there, you see. And as I say, owner get the potential to change now. Yeah, owner get the resources, my dear, not get you not get time. Owner get the financial resources, owner get the logistics. You understand it? If I
Well,
send a, a box full of costumes for artists, guitar, musicians, when I get technicians for good trained people there, that can be my own contribution. The other one now, it will left to me. Another combination. And that's now how we begin to think of after which I don't experience. Look, we don't things together. They will plan properly. And mind you, as a nation, if Creole they develop that way, they say for develop that way. Timini say for develop that way. Limba for develop that way. You know, tribalists too. You know, realists. Because without me, they're not develop,
that's what it's supposed to be.
local not develop, cook, food are not develop, salon will never develop. Yeah? Salon is something to develop, and this is a composite of the tribe they are and the pattern and the belief and the culture. So I'm intending that for those see, oh, properly, who can do this? Okay, we set a committee, we appoint this. But get down to be honest. And how they are involved. As in,
Well,
I was saying,
until you don't dey inside now, you don't see wetin dey go on here. So and me sef I person wey believe say when you get resources, you get for user. Tap into the resources. One man not dey solve all thing. One person not dey solve all thing. So we get you now. We also will get 2, 3 other people then are grown. Of course, we'll get KDY with the 7 day are grown day. We'll get for tap into the resources and we all come together and work. You ideas and other person ideas, we all bring a kind of table and we can implement something for make the culture and for make salon go before. Now teamwork. So I'm glad if it's always you say.
Morenike, no, I'm sorry, Morenike. Can you get
Mm.
permanent office now, permanent staff inside? The corner dinner, the Texas. Can you get permanent
No,
office, equipped
we
office,
not
permanent staff? When you wake in the morning, na KDU the carry the run, other run for go, na factory, na this, na nurse. That woman don't wake in the morning in a secretary manager of KDU Secretariat in Carolina, North Carolina, whatever. And work that.
unfortunately
It be
Un- unfortunately, we all not volunteer with the volunteer with time. We can you not pay nobody for do any of this. We all with the volunteer with time. From the president, from the chair of global, go to all the members, them now all the chapter them. We all not volunteer with the volunteer with time. We're
okay.
not reach there yet. I not
But
say
I'm
no
not
go
a
ever
plan.
happen, no,
No, I'm not a plan
but
for
we're
with
not
you, Morenike. Plan not there. Now the bitterness that about me.
reach.
Plan not there.
No,
Now plan with
no
the be.
plan day, but we're not reach there yet.
We're not this.
Trust me, we're not reach there
Morenike,
yet.
please. Morenike, please. I will pass you. Yeah. Plan not day 8. That's what defense you panel. Plan not. I'm sorry, people all over the world. Any train or full time,
How
any work,
you
Morenike.
suggest? How you suggest we do am?
Good. Good. Now they talk. People now like
Mm,
me and you now greatly concerned. Anytime that you talk, it is concern about Sierra Leone arts and culture to me. Maybe you don't realize that.
mm.
Anytime we talk, now maybe you call me. Now maybe suggest you say at the camp. Will you call me at the camp? Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're on the right
Mm-hmm.
track and you want to do it. But the shortcomings there. Eh? Me, the Bobo I deal with right now, honest, who can we open fit on glass together. Well, I dey look at nothing but fit up anything comes in right now. We can see. It don't change. You see? So if now waking up morning, they walk, they walk almost o'clock after any can't see middle night. So how do they walk real create things them? No. Other things and the way partners to be more, we fail.
Mm.
You understand all that thing they do. Yeah, but all is about sacrifice. Somebody go day. You know, people like me for go work for they get money. It go day. You go say every Tuesday, Thursday at the work. Look with office, look with letterhead, look with that. Plan, meetings. If we do have, you see, one reason we fit on player fail, because now they can invite me around conferences. One question, Charlie Haffner. In the years 80s and 90s, there were 58 or more theater groups between Goldrich and Waterloo. Not there again. We only hear about the Freetown, for example.
There is that much? 58?
Yes, I mean, all the names of directors, all the addresses, all the
Wow.
services, all over the country. But James who died
Mhm.
in Tamba Sam, the famous
I
SLPG man,
see
they
that.
are all big
Mhm.
theatre people and Sierra Leone, but all go down because government pull city on our hand. So people ask me that for kind TED talks and tell you, you are so and so number of groups, but now they don't know they again. What did you do that your colleagues did not do that made you succeed? My question, I tell them when I get from the theater, good. I was senior teacher, Sierra Leone Grammar School. I resigned. My wife was senior teacher, Wheaton Secondary School for science. I resigned. We take up theater full time. We sacrifice. We get but what they will not go, we not try in school. We get the one the back we try. We get the one that we get to do. We get the one we not get. We get different types. I guess so German picking policeman picking and book. The bulk of my grammar school student. I form Wheaton player on Pantap Mr. Lashita in aid at the school flat. Are they up in the door? Noise and noise. Mr. Lashita is a great man. You understand? So now sacrifice. But when you can they wake some money, we not get it for it. We not get. You picking a get in school for school fee with our we say nothing. We go build this team. Now mama model will go and I take 7 companies now. Look fish, I win this for now without you eat. I bought to me they eat with your hand. You understand? Eh? Inside the school, they go 6 months and pay. You see, so it get for day. You know, say, no, somebody go stick out, okay, la die. Even I get office secretary na all. Not to pass on a pair with month don't sef. So see guys, okay, every month we get and they give this and they give. That's so. Otherwise, you not go work more. If you not full time, you know the work. All them theater group they die because permanent spots is not there. Are the only so I think about them, please. Because I don't interested in KDU now. I'm not there for joining. I'm not there for joining at all. But I'm interested in KDU in
No,
that
yeah.
powerhouse that day for revive the culture and reach am.
When you say you're not interested for join, I mean, Migo, you can join KDY in a tongue or any chapter within IASO, you can be an associate member. Me and you will talk about that on how you can do them. Because the Gizwe maker they say that people are when they watch the show right now. Me said it's right for encourage them for join at least the chapter where they to them or the chapter no they to them, make them try for Form 1. Make themselves be part of this movement. We no one left nobody behind. Now we all get for join and work for keep this culture going and for teach we picking them where they left behind. Now, one thing where you can do, when we think to say you can do, since you then at the ground and a free tongue day, you can be a member. You not get for take a position, not to added work for you, but you can be the person when I will reach out to back na the ground day when we need assistance, when we need help, when we need some, question, when we want some things and forget done. When are you we can come to? If not that's what they do, not thing where you willing for accept. If we want for do that,
I know the join. I don't think at the beginning I know the join that team. Now me they would so so right now. The KDU are true
I
strong.
didn't, I didn't bear you something you join.
I did do am. I did anything. I don't need for join for the which I don't do so for KDU. All I will join KDU not can the conference, not can the
You can be an
so
associate member, no worry.
I know the join. Anything I want to when at any time I ready for do. I want KDU create and start with day. If they call me tomorrow, they go this sample, call me Bondo, call me, and they go all side.
Of course, I expect
Church
you for
call me,
the outside,
mosque call me, but I know they join.
but
No,
no worry, you will join.
me, I go walk
This
past
same
you, I will join. And point that. Now, this story talk to
This same
people.
time next year, you will be member of one chapter. We will talk about that back.
I get that. I'm going to get now.
So let we come back to this reunion. Symposium done, meet and greet done, symposium done. Then the park, we're going to the park that Saturday afternoon day. You
Yeah,
see all them boku boku eat.
exactly.
You be see that girl with the sell print, okulapa, you name it. Except you corner in there, other people, the vendors, them in there where they sell their own stuff. How would that make you feel when you see all that one day?
When a small Tangins festival, that's not the social. It's a celebration, a festival, trade fair, the sale and 3 day of music,
Mhm.
a day, boku boku, even the devil self come, the hunting come,
Yes.
later, the food again. That food where the talk see happen na that hotel that net, come and share. Now you happen back na that park again. People dey share food, come and bring the own come and share. Some dey for sell,
Mhm.
say, you want to get spa, day and that. You want
Mhm.
to be,
Mhm.
I be a picnic and I be open here, back, it be okay. People dey come in parks, it be nice, really. I no go lie. I enjoy every event where I go back. I enjoy. I
That's
wish I could.
good. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. I wish you really come all the other one day. But anyway, we they move forward. We they move forward now. So you surprised when you see Untin come out?
No, if I want to not come out now, Creole.
No, well, some people like remember say because na abroad we dey in devil no go come out in a salon, no more devil go come out. So,
No, now they
but
are
you know,
above
so,
now. Now they are above now get accept. Not left not ignore on strength, yeah. When they above now give us 700 Creole people under one roof. Not being a put on one day. Don't understand.
huh?
I only
I
seven
understand.
I not say 700 Sierra Leonean so not Sierra Leone, I say Creole.
I know Creole,
Fine. So
Creole, yes.
now they give up on our strength. Like get them. You see, hunting for day, baby for play under that whatever means. If we are not strong enough, we are being Creole people when they play the gumbe and other things that we pertain to Creole. So yes, hunting are not surprised with it at all. I'm not surprised with the spark day. All them things with their giddy, I'm not surprised at all. Because when they are talking, we really serious. Give a taste of an cassava.
Wow.
The cassava
Really?
really waiting.
No, what you say, you know, they see themselves in a tongue. They're not they make them again. Oh,
Say Congo to them picking. Not about in Congo. But good things you say not sabi.
no, me, I know Congo.
Peppermint,
I
sabi
know Congo.
peppermint, sabi
Of course,
peppermint.
I know peppermint.
So that is the
Joya's
know.
Cham Cham.
Eh?
Joanna, one lady winning Joya in the Maryland and the promoting business now. It they
Okay.
make them thing in business, he call them Joya's Cham Cham. He can always make peppermint, Congo, granite cake, but you name it, all he get
So
them.
you see why I say una keep the culture in America pass me. You see what I talk? Una keep a pass me. And I just say Joya go don improve the value of the Congo we
Mhm,
dey eat na tongue. Yeah. I just say Joya go don get better ways, equipment for make better Congo. And that's what I don't do now. Una don
yeah.
hybrid
Mhm.
then
We
traditional
don't
food stuff.
enhance.
They like how una do the
Yeah.
print. The kind print wey dey na
Mhm,
hybrid from print na crew.
mhm.
Even the consider leaf, you taste and say not to wear this. So much I will do them with this. You know,
Charlie, come inside the camera, call a part of you no more be the sick. Now part of your face no more the sick. Okay, yes. Uh-huh.
okay now, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
So the way how
Sorry.
we the fix and I so they know they do am that way they again back home.
Not so
You
again.
think to say that
Not so
because
again, no. Now improve. Not so again. There's still a
they're
you
not
get print here all the back home. But the one don't raise when the print don't raise now up another level. And a different.
mhm.
Still leave them better now. What could the beef? Whether they could be because that leave now salary right now without beef. That's how we pull out. So how they pull beef. Not for pound beef now more anything. And they chop
Charlie,
beef.
not so say this one for the laugh way they make a laugh.
No, was not for laugh. Now make her dey talk am. Na for laugh because na story at the pool. A story na entertainment. So in my speaking, my education, I entertain you as well. Day. Petete leaf. Whether they cook okra soup na where they eat and it thick so. The beef there at the top. The beef and if na fish like if na chicken. So we not get about the consider leaf dey because all thing they want to put am back. We don't improve am. Una soft stone na go dey use. Una that powder wey can drop. We not get we need to drop powder. Then they get garlic, that is
There will different seasoning them we would
easy.
use.
Una see the one call forget the name. We forget that so like yeah. So I don't try
Oh
it
my gosh,
no
Charlie.
way. I don't try too much una no way, I swear. I don't try. Now meeting, I don't come. I don't need for join KB for that take the lead by anything or anything, please. Yeah. and only for joining KDU for me I get the lead. Yeah. You know one record I
I will
set
talk.
National, one record I already joined that team. No one record I set
Uh,
National. That's your canteen a
uh,
public medium for the first time. Yeah. And
uh-huh,
President Mother Bio appoints the
uh-huh.
chairman, Monument and Relics Commission of Sierra Leone. That means to say,
You?
yes, that means to say,
Okay.
I forget me board
Uh-huh,
is a whole institution, agency of Ministry of Culture and Tourism.
uh-huh.
I forget me board for work with. The chairman of the board today. Now we did to identify cultural heritage assets of Sierra Leone, for preserve
Uh-huh.
them, for restore them if they need for restore, and for promote them for touristic development. And because that's the president.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, the work that way President Parabu appoints me for as the chairman
Uh-huh,
of that board, meaning 6 or 7 members, will sit with me now as commissioner. President Marabio, SLPP president, you don't understand me, eh? But before
uh-huh,
Marabio, when President Anes Kuma been in office, now the APC president, Anes Kuma
uh-huh.
appoints me first to that commission, but not as chairman. And Escoma appoints me as commissioner, one of the commissioners, National Monuments and Relics Commission. And Escoma appoints me all together the same day with the commissioners. Judy Ali was there, Mabeni been there, Fitifa Udin been there, Kuruma of Select been there. Rich commission,
Uh-huh.
the mayor from Kono, who been the camp every meeting we get, the camp even day, it was rich. I will make great progress because we all they are appointed the same time. We go parliament inside at the same time. We go confirmation back
Uh-huh.
home, and we just work together still because everything was in place. Fine. When Madam Bill appoints me, there are two things. When Madam Bill for support come, of course, they sack all the other people that people there. Whether now you change your minister,
Yeah.
so you could change your agency, then work. So when they come, they pull we all because
Uh-huh.
as SLPP man now, he wants you SLPP people a day. But we were put APC at the when he come, he sack we all as usual. Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
he sack we all. I say fine. He go out people then. Quite correct. Then we also
Uh-huh.
we also look for return God. We are going to do me work back. But could you have the all left for do? No, look at good one. Then 2 weeks later, President Madabi appointed me.
Okay.
Not as ordinary commissioner like Anes Kugumao, but
Uh-huh.
chairman this time. So to me,
Uh-huh.
I accept. Why? Because I think say number one is about Sierra Leone. If two
Uh-huh.
opposing presidents realize say, this man can do this thing, then two appoint me one after the other. They don't look for party, they don't look for tribe. A great achievement that for Sierra Leone. And for me, I'm great
Okay.
proud as well. And I said in my
I'm with you.
that Anes Koma appointed me, but Madabio elevated me. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
not
I
join.
do. Yeah.
Fine. So
Yeah.
but the mistake of Madabio was they not give me bond. Where Anes Koma appoint board everything together, Madabio appoint me one. Without
Uh-huh.
so all my tenure are not board. So all my dreams about developing the heritage of Sierra Leone, I don't get chance to do them. I discourage bad one. I don't get chance, so I lost. So after 3 years, no board and no get. The political reason, I resigned. I say, I'm sorry, I'm disappointed.
Mm.
Anymore. You say, eh? But all that the years all happened. But the point is at least two presidents of opposing side, red and green, then get one thinking to get that Charlie Haffner.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Charlie
Yeah.
Haffner can
Again.
do. Yeah. So now
Uh-huh.
I try for talk here. I don't need for joining KD for take up man too. Not tell me say Charlie will do this now. Not to make cancel. Eh?
Okay.
Right.
Well,
You know,
once we go still get you input. Yeah, the whole day.
I ready at any
We
time.
still get you
Yes.
input and we're gonna come for advice when we
Because the way
need
Sabi
them.
ask me, what's the way Sabi I dey tell him, I say, no, this person can do this better, or this pikin can do it better than me. Let we support that pikin. I did all the thing and do. I know Sabi all thing, but Kutu I talk now, person are ready, so I'm not ready for opposing me, say na lie. So we know that. We know not to miss out Sabi all thing at the world, yeah. But anything no more ready. Shall we wait for do? Put that for involved, yeah.
Ch- Charlie, it don't reach time for let we take a break, not a break, commercial break. But before we do that, comments then they want for let we read where people then they put Example, George Walker, they ask, and they talk about Afrobeat has taken over the one whole show. that one when they talk about their music, their Milo Jazz and waiting safe. But it's say Afrobeat don't take over. Yeah, pretty much. Like then George Walker say again, if the BBC radio channels are playing it, what hopes do we have for Gumbe or Milo Jazz? You're probably right, but again, Usai KDU Day, we say we try follow we continue Milo Jazz and Gumbe. Because I don't see none other way again. Then Yvette Coker say, hold on, no. Yvette Coker say, you are welcome to Florida. Join us. Let's see. You are welcome to Florida. Join us for our 5th anniversary celebrations from December 1 to December 3. Then Samuel Sontin say hi. Samuel Tistas, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name. He say hi. Hi Samuel, we say they say hi to you. Do ya una like, una share, una invite people them then themselves can watch and listen to what we get for say. Now we may talk about KDU Florida. KDU Florida get that put themselves on information on we for come December 1, 2, and 3. KDU Florida then they turn 5 year this December. So then they get to the Thanksgiving when then they do na Florida, na Jacksonville, Florida. For that the way they fly na Jacksonville, Florida, na the events get for take place. And then get to the hotel. I will share the information later for Lona CM. Then get hotel when they want to make people then day. And una not forget to this same KDU Florida, when then they turn 5 years, so this December. Next year, Labor Day weekend, when we're going to be September, end of August, September. And that same Florida, then they do the global family reunion, and then they host them. So if we don't go this one now what they call it Bachelor's Eve. Then next year, you're not the big one for KDU Florida. So do your family them. Let would begin put with time off one time now with job for Labor Day weekend next year because we not make anybody miss waiting and don't miss this year. Do ya for KDU Florida for the global reunion. Another thing what I want for share with the with me family them few months ago. Miss Lucia been coming at the show. Lucia, my KDU member, where inside the cell in book. He write one book where he call Dare to Believe. Not to Dare to Believe. I don't forget the name of the book. Let's see if I can pull them up. He writes this book where it is sell. That book where you can get on Amazon. We don't feature few times before in the past. And in the Lucia herself been kind of the show. When book where it will help build your faith, whether you're not Christian or Muslim or whatever religion you be, now book where it will help for build your faith. The book you can get on Amazon, you can get them if you want on a Kindle, anyone you can get them, and they're for a cheap price. I get 2-3 more commercial than for one. Charlie, hang in there with me when they come back, when they can continue the show, yeah?
Yeah.
Hang in there with me.
Problem.
Me devil don't come home. To my oh, me devil don't come home. To my
Well, it don't come back home. The KDU, New England, when are the Creole Descendants Union of New England, Boston, Massachusetts, then don't come back with waiting we make we gather last year, where we all be enjoyed. So man not be one go home. And after that, they tell thank you to Papa God, been wonderful. This time, then they come with them dinner and dance. This go happen Saturday, September 30, 2023, from 5 o'clock p.m. sharp. This go take place now VFW 283 North Quincy Street, Brockton, Massachusetts, 02302. Then say, now for Lillian nothing, $100 for this dinner and dance. And you now all know I will be enjoying the last time. The it's been it be your pong, and me lickning. Now so me mota. Hey, today I get the flavor inside it. And they're not up there. Sunday, then they gather for them Thanksgiving service. Now, the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts, 02368. Not forget again, now the Creole descendant children of New England inside Boston. Then they come with a dinner and dance Saturday, October 30, 2023, 5 o'clock sharp for just $100. Better in the day, better music in the day. And the Ropodi, na inky sweet. Sunday you can see some face where don't tell you don't see. Na so the teller do them can fever. Like say, people then will too. Then Sunday, tell God thank you, tell God thank you. Inside the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, inside Boston. Now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts. 2 o'clock sharp. We go begin tell God thank you. And now so we go drive the devil away. Because who side God there, evil not the prevail. Now in that all, can we enjoy we serve with the Creole Descendant Union of New England inside the weekend of celebration. Now Boston, Massachusetts.
Family them, this is Morenike. I'm glad you wanna still hang in there with me today. Like I say, me too host them. Them fasting a yard road. I don't get time for go pick them. People yard. The way that they them fasting, I would then go there. Now so then go come out today. By God power, when I go see them back next week, then go there so with we. But even though I say I meet no more there, so not to me no more there, I get Charlie Haffner with me. Charlie Haffner na la bring and come back. La wanna see him. Charlie,
Yeah.
we don't come back. Oh, Family do well. They still hanging there with me, which means when they do something good, then they listen what we get for tell them.
Yeah.
And I know say we need themselves your help. Anything what they do for Epton, we need themselves. Not this sort of one green man work. Not okay you work no more. Now we all work. I say Creole business, now we all business. Not so.
Yeah. Oh.
So come back to what they say. So now we're done with the symposium. We're done with the park. That next day for that next day now for the dinner and dance. People then don't come on a park, go back in a hotel or go na house, go wash and change. You may don't begin tired that next day. You be think so you be able to make camp for go the dance.
No, I'm not. I mean, work like a theater, we entertain and net with the work. You know that.
Okay.
And that's with the work. So of course, I'm not being tired. And that's a camp for. As I said, the discipline. Then we make up for. If not for this event, I mean for Camp America this time. You know. So now I camp for. So why I for tired? Why not for go do my service? So then make up for. So I'm not being tired at all. The only thing about
Some
that.
people like you say the entire. So
Yes, but also then job. I say about full-time job and not full-time job. Then I mean, we can work. Yeah. Then they can
okay.
they can say difference that. So I know I fall for the absent and I not do me work.
But you may get time for rest at all between the park, from the park to the dance. You may get time for rest at any time.
No to the dance, no. No, not me. Apart from the park,
Yes.
the dance have been this Saturday, right?
On
the
the Saturday, yes.
regular set,
The I will join on the Saturday afternoon, then when I'm in the park. Then from
yes,
then I will come and go wash and change and go to dance.
yes. We come up to the car, we can house, of course, you get for wash, you get for change. If I will
Mm-hmm.
say one game in tap, we get two other guests then. One at the theater,
Okay.
go back from Tablet Theater, don't I'm because you and see for a
Okay.
long time. I will always love you to address
Wow.
always be there. So it was good. So
Mm-hmm.
all the move together, same cars. So for that park, we can house back, we wash, chef, we change to the dance thing. But one funny thing is, I don't go and go the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Not so because I
What?
yes, I don't go and go,
Mm-hmm.
not so because I tire, but because I don't go and wear the black suit. I don't go and wear the black
Okay.
suit.
Now that's me.
I don't do am. I know the wear am. So I make I not be one go. I say I know the wear am.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wear the Symposium I mean,
Totally.
if you watch which I wear the Symposium I mean preach. If you watch what's also again I believe I wear. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
Sisa get the white t-shirt. I believe Sisa. So I know one I know the I make a really good school Thanksgiving. I know the good boys high school, all the school I really go there.
Okay, no, I'm a suit.
I wear that black suit business. So basically, I
But
don't even go. But when if I go, I see like a black when I get if one more we buy for you, I say no, it's my body. I don't get for wear. So in the end, they say, hey, can we get it here? I say, okay, fine. Then if you see it away or if got a pair, nice one, nice, some kind of short, big
it
jacket.
was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's about you see that's a gara. You say, look, gara. Every time I go, the jacket that I get, even that suit I get come to put, I take the jacket, gara. I print now to the number. You see, I make another one go, but actually, let's look at that. Me where me close good. Not therefore, when I see, eventually the reach day, it was nice, and you come into the fort, as you said, see,
Yes.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
nice word, we appreciate, but I will stay until the end. In fact, we to tell the good and they will tell you the day.
So we make you feel when you walk, I go, you see the big hall where we get over 600, 700 people. How we make you feel that next day for the dance?
I tell you
All
now,
man with the high shoes and tip
I
top.
tell you now, say all the two na di na now what you say you don't have time, but now you elaborate, now you advance. Big, we don't get that kind of big only first and salon. So I will go do that. We don't get that. Una do away. So I don't tell you, say 700 people together, a big place to get for me. And not was Roman up to now quiz by and table all scattered about. So space get for day. So of course, again, America not surprised. I say I sabi America. I don't care. Plenty things
Mm-hmm.
that people are I sabi America. I live my house with myself in the little for 5 years. I know America. God, crisscross this country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not so except the improvement where I can come it, but the system are basically the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So um well, okay, in the end, I see I go the dance in the end with the Gara routine, and eventually it be nice. I enjoy the boku. It usually pass me pace, I can just stay at home
Yeah.
with this. I see cool people they dance them, old time dance them. But anytime they put Nigeria music, it
Yeah.
vex where they put them.
Yeah.
I know
Like
they,
how like how somebody be saying Afrobeat, so Afrobeat now people they see for they respond to these days.
yeah, I know that. But Afrobeat they also we say Afro, they not say Nigeria, but they say Afro, let me say Africa. Which means
Africa, yeah.
that beat up Nigeria no more get them. It's just an idea that the Nigeria they use their own. They're talented, they get the ways, they get the means, and they get the
Mm-hmm.
education, they get the know-how, so they able to do good things that pass me and impose them around the rest of Africa. The movie, for instance, in Hollywood, for example, see, I don't spread all around. All man they copy them now. That Nigeria. But Afrobeat, initiative of Afrobeat is not even Nigeria, Giraldo Pino from Sierra Leone. I said, Pete of the school, and kind of Sierra Leone, I'm from
Gerald waiting. I know you read the name.
Gerald Pine. And Mama and Papa name that Mr. Pine.
Gerald
Gerald
Pine.
Pine.
Okay.
But in music name, Gerald
Mm.
Dopino. They put that Pine, they put that Dopino.
Okay.
Fine. So now the man that
Okay.
and the man who experiment Afrobeat. And the man that will go Nigeria because he get Nigeria roots, he got a Creole, Capti get that.
Mm-hmm.
So he go Nigeria, he
I
go
know
black.
one day. I know one day you give what
Okay, I go send the music, the all for you this one on, yeah. That you the kind music, the
Okay.
band music where they begin in those days. And they send song for you just hold on the phone.
If I Google I go see anything but
And
if they
Geraldo Pino. Gerald, no, as in Gerald,
Uh-huh.
D
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
D A P I N O. But Gerald Pine, I mean Pino, I like it Afino, my music in
Okay. Okay.
Gerald Pine.
Kambu dem if una sef one for Google am, una can Google am and tell me wetin una fenia. Me
Yes.
no one day yegi botam, that na just my own ignorance. I don't know if una the family and yegi botam, but I go like for see that post is still there.
No, no, no.
Okay.
But now the gap that when they talk about the Creole transmission gap, big gap there. So if you don't know about that. Why? Because me own generation, una big pass una, not pass over to. So una no get native or pass to una picking them. When you say Gerald Pine, now influence fella for Afrobeat. We don't
Yeah,
spread
I know
in
you.
fine. Fella have some putty, weird musician. We use to in an oversight we pull out. So then in the back we don't understand. So what's now Afrobeat? They take the African beat where they mix with the traditional beats for the modern music, guitar, or and that beat give him 9 chords. We have the Afrobeat. We different from Calypso, we get the Jamaican connection. We different when the mind with jazz, we don't question me about. All man gets you see I am. So but the Afrobeat belong. Every so my Gerald Pine go Nigeria, here fella for them and rap say this Afrobeat comot and wetin happen with different between where Nigeria they stand on their ancestors dem ground in the leg.
Yeah.
You understand? So all this music when they play Afrobeat na fella music. Yeah, Michael Jackson, all the music wey dey make na James Brown dem. What dem can make am? Because dem dey America, what dem build this country o? What dem begin ask, dem begin make film o? When dem begin make film now, those are dem wan do their award dem dey. But if dem a system wey class to class, down to down to down, wey in the first place e dey na school curriculum, anything wey you no learn na school, you no dey better. Yeah, fine. So all that thing na you can do for begin o, I do for begin. First, we wan do am, yes. Who that for do am? How we for do am? Now the way that so Afrobeat
Yeah.
fit to that cause yes. Host me like me old people like Nigerian music, but boku boku. Then fine o. I dey lis ten because I dey collect for Nigeria in terms of cultural territory. Then film I dey look at film every blessed night before I sleep. I look one last night.
Okay.
Every night I dey look am because dem good. I dey admire dem because dem good. The universities dey turns out near thousands of performing artists with PhD, with master's degree, with BA.
But now the difference that though, and the difference with that with them and Salone,
Not
their
here.
own country, the education system, they embrace that.
Thank you. So now if
We they do that in Salone,
no, we
no?
don't get that. We don't get college or wetin. We get for the college, they do African studies, grammar are the component. We don't know how effective it be. Nutimagara, they don't get up to a bachelor in performing arts education now. We don't know how it be cool. Then colleges they get after grammar, how they can call them the syllabus there now. Module does it. You know how it be go.
The
But if
model.
you get consistent university of performing arts or university of whatever where you get the faculty of performing arts, they go train for degree and directing degree, and all day. So that's a big setback. Then support no day, government support no day, government policy no day, for building enabling environment. And that Nigeria then get, they put money for the arts, the music company support you. When you done, you can't pay back. Let make I talk say, those will say project, we for name how we want to do am. How we want to do am. Morenike, you then I with you. You talk to the old crew then at the world, not so. If I tell you now that this radio say one way for let's develop theater and salon and everything, 700 Creole man, if they put $10 every month, at the end of the month, now $7,000. We not get for right non-project proposal. At the end of the year, 7 times 12, now $84,000. It can be one whole theater of performing arts. Tell me if I lie. So no matter you say we go do am,
You
God
know, like
tell them they come, you know reach it. I don't let them talk with me already. They are lagging behind. Not only the Creoles, but the rest of the country. They are lagging behind. Continue for the whole thing we do. Most it is when you get you can we all can afford $10 a month, what's a week, what's a day, month. Only give $10 a month. We need to mobilize Creole. Yes, let we do am. Where they keep the money now? Do you so they so the thief so no guarantee them oh I said go bill news it's only money they put there they're not trust nobody like that. So when they go before we point and complain all the time. I don't like complaining, they complain. What do we do practically and realistically for arrest this situation? That if I'm genuine with yourself, I don't tell you that what they're talking. 84,000 dollars a year. Sierra Leone can restore monuments, bust of all the creepy people. You can put the Bisiniku bust as alone. You could put Kasalagaba, bust as alone. You could put calendar, bust na. If that's want, okay, 1 million the girls then do this. One university, we can do it. $84,000. We don't like nobody. Somebody want to IMF get out, to American government get out. Because if they get out, what then they do? What then give it on 84,000? Okay, we'll give you now. But they give you now 3,000 first. We're not done the put on a right story. If you okay, you keep
But I can see why then they do that though.
well, I make that so.
Also, I do that for talk. I can see why then they because accountability, Charlie.
Morenike, I know
People them send that money they go talk.
Morenike, I don't agree with some talk there. I'm sorry, I don't agree with some talk there.
No,
other people.
you get for look at on both sides. You get for look at on both sides.
I
Not
don't
on the
look
salon
all.
side no more.
I don't look all. And now say okay, $10. Let's begin there. Because if we do and find, then they can watch me. If I wanted to go beg you, say, if I do and find, then people will go beg you so you can watch me, so you distrust me. Now me allow me say first for go beg you. Put $10 a month, we get 7,000, 84,000 at the end of the year. It don't.
For collect the money, not so the problem. That not so that make us for collect the money, the $10, not so the problem. When the money don't reach term, now the talk about accountability. Other than the money they go, how we know how we they spend them. People that want for see when you water your flower, you want for see how the flower they grow. You want for see and grow. You want for see and flourish. People that don't do things like this in the past, where it not come out fine. They don't do them back again, it not come out fine. The third time now you go ask them back again for $10. Now they need somebody will go be accountable and make it towards accountability. Who that? Now the responsible person. When I we trust, when I will go put this project now in aid, say we expect you for do so. In 2 year term when we come back now, this will for don't see. We'll not foresee this again. If we don't come here, if for the yonder. Now that's where they talk about accountability. And if the person not give we wetin we ask for, the person get for be accountable. They at all. Now because they get for look on both sides.
We attempt for set up money can seminar here to talk at it. And all those don't let set up no. In the first place, don't begin pay this $10 first. All last step, first $10. They'll think of who that for keeper. Immediately say 99% in that salon where they organize that project day, where they do it successfully because they prove. But you say people around there where they own millions and millions of dollar money at the country, and then it's not about government all the time, about corruption all the time. There are people, some of them they give bad name, like for sales money go to salon. Yeah, but people that they only talk them, but then they thief their money, they say they give them, they say they do. So it's not a business about who that they keep. It's about system for correct. Why for that we say for? Why if I say when I give me money, I go down, now they all with points, but we are not forced to begin. And it will depend on.
You say why we for doubt we say for we the doubt we say because of past experience.
But in any case, Salomon the worst now, and this nonsense. Please, I'm sorry. Salomon.
No, all side. Salon no more. All side.
No, Salomon America the worst, and they rubbish there. So let them for points, man. People in Africa. I don't like it. They'll look back
with some people experience. Now make us really look on both sides. Charlie, this topic will depend so we can talk so take tomorrow.
Okay, all right, I'll give up.
And I'll go down. So and they really come back in. Now come back to KDU Global event. Yes. You guys for come back at the show, we'll go continue this. But that topic then now one whole subject on its own, we'll go talk about in a yard road. Now come back to global. So now the dinner and dance. You see any old fedget? You see any old fedget there? What you mean?
Girlfriend, eh? Old girlfriend.
Girlfriend, yeah.
Well, why you waiting the dinner and dance?
So you see one, but I mean before the dinner and dance.
as if
Do
why
tell.
you late? Why you not ask for the very first night to come the
Oh,
interview?
really?
Oh yes, like the good number of them.
Wow,
I
Charlie.
don't think I don't say oh, I don't say oh. At this world, Feje, and
Wow.
someday among you people who are not member again. Again for reminding me.
Oh my God, what a shame,
Take
Charlie.
like an outside in me. Luka. Na na you can make an outside. You get for I like the word feje we use, implicate anybody.
Mhm.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, again, crew man, they way for talk team, pulling into a master, eh? Kabaslo.
Of course, no
Like,
misses.
yeah, but yeah, you meet people more than fejes, you meet people then we have good friends in the past, who don't help you in the past. No, no, one day, once somebody had a respect for me in my life or help me go to Abiso, this America, Creole, then at the show, for who side he said, look, I call me straight. He called me straight, So that's not that the meaning that of that girl in that time, my sister. You must see person 30, 40 years, your classmate. You can meet her, you teach me in high school, sir. You teach me in my book, sir. You remember me, and me go collect that money for your association, sir. You teach me that convent,
Wow.
you teach me this plane of convent, and you show me confidence. It is the day. But now cornerback, somebody say, look and foolish man. Nonsense. Two forces.
That, that's how we are. Creole. That's what they do. Well, I mean, that's wonderful. So we're done with the Saturday night now.
That's the next.
If you're not like me, but it's a well in London Saturday now, all I will be so na miana.
Ah,
Luckily, I've been get sandals with me because you know something they open at the gate at the beginning before I end up going inside go dance. But I end up for only Susana me and even though at the same hotel I do, all I need for doing I go on an elevator and go up. But the tire, the tin up, the dance,
now
all
you
that they been too
must
much.
try more Enike. I'm possible me I know come out but last make last today. You must be tired. First of
How?
all, you change to me, you structure everything change. But the way you active, by all this big body and big waist, the way you active with that
Only for KDU.
camera. Well, I hope not because well maybe not KDU program is back. I agree to that. But you see how you sacrifice for KDU. Why can 2, 3, 4, 10% the KDU could day and John make 11 KDU is gone. Good to go. And that's what they talk more Enike. You know. So if
Yeah.
you do a lot of work, so you get for tired. You video that one whole program. You don't send all to me. All 40 day by day by day by day. You video all. You work now. You fit for time on it. You fit for time on it, yeah. So not good feedback
I
about
love
it.
doing it. So
Yes, you did very, very good. Look at you again. Today back. Last week you been there on. I watched you back last week. You see?
mhm.
So take the praise I will do you. Count your blessings one by one. You
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay. So we don't done with Saturday dinner and dance. So the Sunday now, some of we get chance for sleeping, even though we not go sleep quick. We're sleeping small, then we wake Sunday for go church. My allergies they act up. Not to cry, they cry or fumble them. If I see what I they can my allergies and they act up. So Sunday, church for the Muslim service. By the way, the Muslim they meet 2 o'clock, or I think that'll be 2:30. Then we get their own prayer then we get all at the same hotel day. For family that we don't know, we don't get the picture them. Next week now we go run them picture then hopefully we go get somebody we go they tell we waiting me they go on. We go then at the Muslim service them. Then the women get for go at the church. Actually, you been when with them in a match go inside, you been there with any particular chapter or you mean just go inside, just go sit down
Yes, I
inside
do.
the church.
Yes. Now the first thing that will begin impress me what enter the church, that outside lobby or something. Can we,
Mm-hmm.
2000 the day by the chapter. Why you did together, they get
Mm-hmm.
the big kind of prints, you know, North Carolina Day, the Northeast Board Day, all man get them. That's how the thing. I take picture, take me camera guy, and still I don't get enough picture them. Wait till they be moving when I one powerful area that church. Very, very powerful.
Church.
It's not,
Yes.
not big enough, or man powerful at the area. So yes, if you good, I'm not joining I say I'm not join, I'm not joining nothing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Whatever.
witness till all man go inside the church. And we just go inside. Then I make sure say I did at the edge towards the back door.
I see you.
If anything happen, I can sneak out, can be her body small. So you get na do what kind of I can watch. I go inside back. So it'd be good. Then I let the preacher man also. Preacher man
Oh,
also.
wonderful sermon. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful sermon.
Yes.
I agree. I agree the preacher man.
Mhm.
And I hope we can practice it much of it. He say the back, fine. Because we'll be small, we'll be
That's
the good
true.
church, we'll be the good church who's small, no crew, the good service Sunday. Where you come before you eat, you drink your tea and you fry soup, bread, for talk with him,
Yep.
pastor preach,
What the pastor say?
for the
Mm-hmm.
text. I will like rise
Mm-hmm.
and go to my father and I preach to the man. What in that me for explain, otherwise you know they eat. So therefore, what's that pastor did preach now? All have which type of not all type of practice some of them. So to me, in talking very motivational more than spiritual. Moving.
Yeah.
You're not going to be Christian,
Yeah.
follow you the two, follow you talking to. That's me see and that's
Mhm.
what it is. It been good. Eloquent man, they get wide experience, they get good experience, serving in the military for such long time, 25 or 30 years, as he said, that's a big experience. Open just put them up, and they would lick you judo, you go forget it everything. So be good here. Everything, the whole process has been good. But putting anyway, if I maybe record them or record them, will very to me be valuable. Some people that we talk, you know, be nice. We are
Mhm.
that would there you are, but the sense anything there for me as much as you can. So me will keep eyeball of kid you. The next time we meet back again, I'm going to protect the exhibition. That's what I can do. Which happened last year. We all look on our magazine, it's beautiful. Look at me, I mean, I also. And you look at every
Yeah. Yes. You look every day.
the history of
Okay.
all the KD chapter, the overall KD,
Yes.
everything,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try. That's a person I'm gonna try.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me give some more comments to them. We don't come in. Samuel say, na put a little masiam. I think if we build the Creole host na tongue, will help we begin to know more of the Creole. We all na Creole. What do you think about that? For build more, for build more than Creole, the Creole host, that Bodos with the trellis and all thing. In the say we go for build more than Creole host than a tongue. You think that will work, Charlie?
No, Nabila for Gladys because Osat forgets now. And Shalom. So if I go build hostel for we go get host for rent. People not go to sleep that thing. That could be good. Again, that could be good project, which be $10 a month, as I say. Yes, but my dear, big Creole host na tongue. What the Creole picking in a ya? Yes, I be tongue. Now, one point that I want to bring up to you before we go, that all these elaborate what they all they talk about, so I don't see action of picking them, and they get picking them about not plants them. I don't see events or programs specifically for puberty picking them with it between the age of 8, 9, 10 to 16. I don't see nothing like that. So how? I talk Creole to them, not able to answer now. Then they hear about the able to answer now. And also about the history of Sierra Leone, with independence, with national flag, the coat of arms, the national anthem. We don't sabi. They don't sabi about Leo Stars or let's they don't sabi nothing. So we I don't guarantee them. Though they can't only them have freedom for can see some family then like afford school. I don't mean for picking them both school. The parents in their abroad, America, and they make them pay go school 1 year at a time. They put them border, then bruise them. Police no they can ask.
Mhm.
Then train them 1, 2, and then come back and finish na America. Then kind now you go shock that picking they go sabi talk me there, they go sabi make their food, they go sabi all thing. When you come back home to your mother, then unite in them thoughts, in them thinking, in everything. So no matter what you go talk no more with you. Plan up and do it. You're not going to be 99% when you get for make kid you go before. Now executive when I get ask Yvonne Dean if Omami they can cooperate.
Mhm.
Ask her. No,
I know.
the man will tell you last day, and then they can. If they take it
Oh,
to you go feel say that they make her. So
of course.
you never
That is the
compare.
outside. I
Yeah.
know.
So when
Mhm.
you say excuse, that's what we time. Not to excuse him, never know they
Yeah,
can. Let
that's
them.
how we are. You're right.
You say you don't go before they run now for camp. Come and get in time.
Samuel say again. He said we need to change the narrative and forget past and focus now. We need that creos. So, like how you say, I don't know who that go. I don't know. Something the day. Samuel, something you can start. If you want for bill, send money go tongue for bill that creos. And then both of them did a strong go 2013 where I go salon. I see one then Creole also then day. I don't believe say I dey look one pan also then day. You the outside and you can tell that the same wood when I they use many years ago. The same wood now in the outside. You know the board, them board also them. They also they strong. I wonder if we can still get the same board than they again for Bill Os. I don't know. Uda Samuel, if you have for start begin build Creole Os them, some of we go follow you. But somebody gets for start time. I don't know who that me go tell now. Say, hey, before you go build a five whatever, five flat building, go build one small Creole house, bodos. They're not going to even look on yourself.
No, they're not going to
What
look
do
you
you
for
think,
anything. They're not going to look you. I'm sorry. They're not going to look you. What's in the man name? Like everything get for. Who signed it for? The America, this alone. Like everything.
Samuel? I don't know, but on Facebook they were reform.
Okay.
Um, yeah, na Facebook they were reform. Samuel, if you able to tell me how that can work, or that you able to convince for go build bodos now on a tongue, I don't know. I don't know that go on for do that. But then again, Samuel they ask if na Reverend Coker. Yes, na Reverend Coker, na the one we been preach that Sunday day. And that sermon they was powerful. I kid you not. So we will come back to more comments them as then they come on. Fumble them do ya when I get comments them when I post them. Anything when I want for let me talk when I post them. Charlie, they come back to you. So that service day, you don't talk about the salmon and you see where we get with new chair, eh? You
Yeah.
see we process what we do, we
Exactly.
grass hat, yes. Where we crown now,
And the
now we
crowd
always now we all
exactly.
yeah,
They
exactly
call it.
now we all waiting
Yes.
that day.
That's been good.
So now the elephant aid now I don't touch so for the next 2 years. We're gonna be one term. If you win election again, it can go another 2 years. We're gonna be the second term. And this
Election you win.
person,
Election you win.
yes, and the election, yes. Every
Okay.
2 years, we
Okay.
can go again election. And I been the vice chair to Dr. Dugan. So now he run for chair and he run unopposed.
Wow.
So now we chair. We not say he can do the job. We not say he can do the job. So now make he run unopposed. Of course he gets him. Let God cover him for the next 2 years. Let he do what he's supposed to do. Then he go come back. We go vote for him back. For the other 2 years. Anyway, so how that process they look to you? You mean they laugh way?
For
What
which
women they crown am with the grass hat?
no no but highly symbolic. Just like the palampo na use na the meet and greet. And the
When they
lantern.
come to that palam today,
Okay, good.
yes, when they can they.
Symbolic, symbolic how tell me that artifact of the Creole people, the heart. Then a haunting at that one day. And a haunting
Yes.
at the grass art. So they call them.
Mm-hmm.
So it be good. So if
Yes.
they are the crown. And like
Mm-hmm.
the crown, and they take crown now. That same action,
Yes.
and now they go to the next person. And same they go to the next person. So if you not get that,
Mm-hmm.
you go to the president. You know, and
That's right.
you have an executive meeting for
Mm-hmm.
where you have meeting for where the crown like the king in crown. So let's say never see
Yeah.
you now keep this thing past we don't know. Let me tell you more again. When I keep on past we talk. We not first of all cannot okay they put lantern for money for buyer right now. Okay.
Ah,
Things wrong, this is that. I tell member for buy
yeah,
waiting
that's right.
because I go buy palam for almost 1,000 they go tell me not 100, you know. So
Mm,
yeah, it's sad. So when I get it right, when I get all thing like yeah, got my phone, I defend got my phone tape, I don't get something. I can't America for
wow.
buy another credit card. Because they are cheaper. But couldn't think that they are cheaper. I cannot. So you see the facilities I tell you, the way for let people that even forget and the environment not for we for the things, you know. But those morgan there I don't tell them. When I kid do you, now let me sit down together. We two want to. You know what they call low cost housing, apartment, no American apartment, but people they do.
Yeah.
Just now on
Mm-hmm.
your apartment, it's in an apartment. No, now a body. Private
Mm-hmm.
company, they raise the money, they invest in building, they build 500 homes, they build 300 homes, they rent out to people there. So can you, if they can get at 84,000 as I say every year, they can say, well, now we'll take the village project. they get massive land, Amoti or Kisi Crew area, they be okay with a big 62 homes now this year. But those kind. No, Thomas, you might not get money for good. No, that is
Yeah.
right. How can we do it? I mean, I do me the talk, to talk about more. That's all.
Mm.
Don't go, you might not like Modu,
I get it.
let's say nothing for discourse. We're going to get people discourse. My Lord, talk out. Don't talk out.
Okay.
So, Charlie, Haffner,
Okay, I get to say you. I understand what you they say. Yeah, that can work. Another thing again, but that Sunday day, you been when the service don't done, you been there. You take part from the match pass.
well, not for long, really.
Okay.
Not for long, but I come again the good when they play the trumpet, the trombone, them, and the marching band. Yes, it be nice.
Mm-hmm.
People walking stick, all the did other scenario that
Yeah.
they enjoy. But you know the age, but age people be there, so but people able pass with the corridor beside the bus, and then privately people
Yes.
to go to the park. We also be good at
Okay.
it in a nice way.
So when we go to the park that Sunday day, when we reach at the park, 199 at the picnic now. One of the thing where you mentioned earlier that palam. Now they the handing over can normally take place. So the chapter we do and this year they hand over the palam to the chapter when I win the bid for host next year.
Yeah.
This year na Texas, now then give the palam to Florida. Florida we're gonna get business so this December. And then they host them next year. So when Florida, when you that ceremony day, I can tell you how it starts. Anytime I get opportunity for talk about that, I can talk them because I the bluff. Now we chapter North Carolina. Now we started at Palampede. And we recommend that Global take them and continue them. And I Global they do so. Where all the other chapter they all, they all they do. And a symbolic thing that one day for all the chapter them. So Florida now they don't get this Palampa, then they host her next year. Now make they tell you say do ya next year we want you na grown. And next year before that 10 day they come, like how you may don't talk earlier, something the way you want make all the theater people them come together and do. Let we don't know in time so we can send them to the Florida people them. Let them know say na so we they propose. So sometimes they can add we inside the program. But they go need enough time for no waiting we want for do. That they sound okay with you, Charlie?
Yes, it's very okay. Very okay. Now they do. For instance, if you invite Charlie Haffner, Charlie, now this one let you do. Don't me say quick. And they say, if you meet me and you, I exchange a lot of things. And they send project, they say, okay, if I can at this episode, I say, I concern about the picking them. The crew will die if you not tell them how. Die. You don't know how we come out. Freetown now waiting. They don't know about Freetown. The whole history of Freetown, they for know the structure of Freetown, the origin of Freetown, how Freetown tell like it today. They for understand, for teach them with videos, within our independence, national anthem, they sabi coat of arms, so how they make them, now it's a practical thing for do. So it that's what the crew back. The crew all to talk on that symposium, almost speaking they tell me. They are not everything for can't talk, they're not sabi just sabi. They don't sabi talk. Speak people they talk, I don't understand but put they talk. So how we should they transfer to them? What they go Freetown, they go about academy school, they go Prince of Wales, go grammar school, or they go whatever school now Ahmadiyya, whatever, they don't go there. They don't know. So I they pass on to
One
don't understand what they tell them. So me on focus next like picking them. I want to focus on. I want to spend the whole day
whose age group you they talk about? You dey say picking
eight,
them. Whose age group you they
eight,
talk about?
16, although now 8 to 16 can guys then get now. But that age that for church. This how they call how na Catholic people mindset good. This mindset thing are from them. What we don't big so cow they got old dog can teach and
Charlie, Charlie, tell me the age back. You
eight
tell me
8 to 16.
8 to 16,
Eight to
and then you want for work with.
yes, either them
Okay,
or how they call them 16 to 25. Then age then they because them bigger, maybe
okay,
them go better. Yes, them go better.
okay,
Then age
okay.
then 16 to 25. You can talk about you can learn about salon. Which are parents comment. The mama then cook and then Davis why? That in Abdul why for una president then Yvonne when then Din back. Yvonne British neighbor and then Din with a Muslim. How that for be? They understand. I mean that Francis Dean born and then Thomas Dean. How? But then Francis Dean to them, then Francis Dean, then Yvonne Dean. They don't know,
Mm.
which is cathedrality, this food, that one fan get with them. We can't get independence. What independence mean? Diaspora. What it mean? What are the future of diaspora whole national role? And on a practical.
Mm.
So now, that for Canada now, I will count materials, I can show them with pictures,
Mm.
and videos, and different
Mm.
definitely understand which in a Python. And urge owner or sell on a beginning on a Python. Make them go. If na Christmas set, make them go see how we chakra we serve. Make them go learn. Make them go understand. Since Salon bad, say, but we better pass America in a very good number of ways. Salon, I'm against strength.
I agree with you. Me boy don't go tongue twice.
Good. So when
Hmm?
Carlo make sure say not
You
to go
don't go
like
tongue
yeah,
twice.
if they
I
come
agree.
go organize style, where they will go see. Perhaps they go organize, they go observe piece of school in action. You go spend a day in Albert Academy. If I get you go spend it with things. Then kind of then you go church na yeah. You see how they pray na Muhammad mosque. But that's not the thing, my
Mm.
sister. Then when they grow, they begin like because they make friends. But when they go to Ndako and Kamaku, you get them. Poto rain beat them, the mass poto, the one time. They don't date America. And that's not the crew, and that's not the Sierra Leone. Yeah. So we get child, not to all man who not picking up they go get experience. If all picking he go school 1 year and some time, we're glad. Let's up with a guy, wake in the morning, look at the water and well. Get to
Mm.
wash plate and pot, you clean before you go school. So I get for work I go school first. When the commander up gone, work I can place of this every day back and return, don't feel nothing. They work in groups. For example, that I practically forget. The people don't want to come, the members say, what? People they begin
Yeah,
sorry.
you're right.
They begin sorry. I mean, my practical, let's do it. Don't know where you go be not the timetable. Charlie,
Mm.
can they with me 2 weeks can set this program together? Or this assignment, that's so and so and so. So this schedule they come, this go done ready, this go done ready, this go done ready. And that's me for. And I'm willing for that one day. Yeah,
And
please.
we tell God thank you. We tell God thank you for you. And I know say you there so in America for a few more weeks. So hopefully we'll go able to squeeze you back in. Now you had to go through before one more time before you go talk. I'm gonna reach out to you for come back one more time. Then look at the time. It's almost 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Can you believe it? Judy know where we start. Now tell me don't go so.
Yeah, now because
Um
of 15 days for talk.
no, plenty they will not even talk all way to one for talk, but plenty more day for talk. Now make us say when they bring you come back. Fumble them. Una don't hang out with me so now I tell una thank you. Do ya una not forget to if una get thing they want for let we advertise for now we can do them. Any church announcement, school announcement, anything we wanna get wedding, begging, all we can do jingle for una. And I dey remind una back we get more business the way they come. I will make Charlie can say in last word, but before we do that, I want to remind you I say KDU Florida, then it on 5 year this year, this December. December 1, 2, and 3. KDU Florida, then get the business where they do at Jacksonville, Florida. And we will bring more information to now as far as the price for go the dance and all the other after them. We will bring more of that come to now. Yeah, that's not this December. Charlie, before you go, I want to make you give Fumble them your last word before I begin play the other commercial them. Tell Fumble them your last word before we end this program.
Yeah. First of all, the one they would listen to me, I tell them thank you for them time and spare them time for listen and even for give comments. So it be interactive in some kind of way. We get a response, we get them views. I get a lot of them. I also the art beat policy, the BBC playing, but not the playing your music then. I get all them kind of things. And the some of the things that we the raise up the Bodos issue that they did on the heart. When I bill meals now don't care. Now Bodos are the one bill. You Bodos. I don't put the pillar, all thing. But it be difficult for them to get the wood, the carpenter, when I apply it, you 3 months in Oka. Discover it, then time the foundation. So now I cut all the wood now, put a block. But pan tap the house, you go see and see that crew, Kokobosa window, and they did it. So we need for we self as I say, take up our we self. Let us say take up the business for we self to. Let we organize. Let we trust people until they prove otherwise. Let we search. Let we tell me say, oh man, that's a lot of it my money. Why for tell me say no progress to no they make? No, look all them church all them big and they not so big. Why? So they're big. Why we organization they win? Now we the commoner that paid you, no sponsor paid you, we go sponsor church. I don't think we try to say, let we look at, let we address properly. Let we get terms of reference. Let we get plan. Let we get objectives. At the end of 2030, Creole for don't do this back. If we don't get 600 bulldogs na salon, if we don't save 1 million people for sleep at the streets, if we don't, then thing in the military picture. Look at the cotton tree. What you get for doing the cotton tree? You don't for them. I crack it crack. Nobody don't know the age. Some say 400, 500 years. If person know 500 years, it will die. Because it's killer age killer and neglect. That's in a living organism plant, eh? They say they believe till they go until like a motor man. So what about they die with 10, 12, 40, 60? Because it's got enough much 100 years enough for them. But like we said, they say you get disease, the guy will go man, you say you go live more. Till already. Similarly, if we take care of that continuity there, we will live better. And now we don't follow. What should they do about that? And then one day they talk about that, we'll do that continuity. What the Afaf court is doing for them on the side they dey? Una see anyone that treat as wrong? Listen to una able sign up court is who's that go pull am? Which dem clear the treat? Who's that dem care and go? You see? So let me make us say people organize here, organize and bring the youth to picking them along. Make them understand which na you side dem comot. If una get chance, please send them una salary. Na 2 week holiday sef they get chance.
Thank you.
Then I think it will be that we are sure say the Creole future dey.
Thank you, Charlie. Whilst you been the talk, more comments then come in. And Samuel explained what in mean the talk where he said the Creole host. And they
Ah,
talk about the Creole Museum host, where for Bill na Moritong.
oh.
You know anything about that?
That na KDU, eh? KDU.
Not that I know of.
I mean, I hear something that say KDU get
Is
project
it
in a salon, and if you the one
na
being
Moritong? Na Moritong? Okay.
now why
Maybe
carry so I
okay.
can read that thing?
I don't know for Moritong though. My make add if you know about that. We'll go get more information. We'll go bring
Yeah, okay.
come to family them.
Yeah, good.
And then in the Samuel say in watch from UK. And from UK there.
Okay,
Where they
T-Stars.
watch. Yes. I don't know that name there.
T-Stars, a
Now
Blackpool
possible you
Barata.
sabi.
Well, that name is
Oh,
T-Stars from Blackpool and song. T-Stars, Blackpool Barata.
okay.
That's the name for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. George Stone say, how ironic is it that the language spoken but nearly all people in Sierra Leone yet make less than 10% of the population?
Good.
The mind boggles.
Good.
Ah,
Now the points that now the points are the list. I say them people that they feel
mhm,
in number. The settlement of Freetown smaller than the other districts, but yet now they all think they happen. Yeah, the
mhm,
also 10% safe. We talk on now talk give a high figure. We talk about 2%, but yet now the parliament day, now the state house day, now the back of Sierra Leone day, now the Sierra Leone school day, they
mhm.
all thing day. Yet we are only 2%. Want to take that for you, but we left all that in our take care of mom, we
Mhm.
make it back. And the other point that we
Yeah.
George Taylor is to, our strength. We're glad for that.
Mhm.
All man they can fetch for talk
At
you
least,
well, all man they can live you life, all man are suit in the very all man dress for sound and suit. Yes, look at United Nation right now they will go in and suit. You
that's
see,
totally way.
it's true.
Mm.
So I think
Alice Davis, is having a one with the Florida, Nami Fambu. He say happy Saturday to More and the Yargod group. Thank you, Miss Alice. Hope you're doing well. Cynthia Harding say good afternoon, my lovely sister More and the Yadgood. I guess the Yadgood group. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Let's see. Any more comments? I think that the one and they just post no more. Well, Charlie, I tell you big thank you. Because like I say me the road people them they abandon me today. Actually they get begging, they not begging then go and I make them not there today. But me say I go on the show and I make a there. Charlie, I tell you thank you when you hanging there with me. And we get so much for talking that it's them go and I no realizing that's what them don't go. Like I say, we will try for when you come back before you finally left for go tongue, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you very much, Charlie.
yeah.
Fambul them, this is Morenike. I tell you a big thank you when I self hanging there with me today. I hope so I not disappoint you now. Do ya wanna share this program? Wanna click like? Then wanna make people they know say we day every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So do ya then can they join we? If not able to join we na YouTube or can go na Facebook. You always did na Facebook as well. I tell you, thank you for our time. I also want to go enjoy the rest of the day. For now, I will get more commercial than more one for bringing Cantona. And we'll start with KDU New England.
Me devil don't come home. To my oh, me devil don't come home. To my
Well, it don't come back home. The KDU New England, when are the Creole Descendants Union of New England, Boston, Massachusetts, then don't come back with waiting we make we gather last year, where we all be enjoyed. So man not be one go home. And after that, they tell thank you to Papa God, be wonderful. This time, then they come with them dinner and dance. This go happen Saturday, September 30, 2023, from 5 o'clock p.m. sharp. This go take place now VFW 283 North Quincy Street, Brockton, Massachusetts 02302. Then say, now for Lillian nothing $100 for this dinner and dance. And to now all know I will be enjoying the last time. The it be bing, it be your pong, and it be bening. Now so me mota. Hey, 30 there gets the flavor inside it. And they're not up there. Sunday, then they gather for them Thanksgiving service. Now, the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts 02368. Not forget again, now the Creole Descendants Union of New England inside Boston. Then they come with them dinner and dance Saturday, October 30, 2023, 5 o'clock sharp for just $100. Better in the day, better music in the day. And the Ropodi na inky sweet. Sunday you can see some face where don't tell you don't see. Na so the teller do them can fever. Like say people then will too. Then Sunday, tell God thank you, tell God thank you. Inside the Trinity Church, Episcopal Church, inside Boston. Now 120 North Main Street, Randolph, Massachusetts. 2 o'clock sharp. We go begin tell God thank you. And now so we go drive the devil away. Because who side God there, evil not they prevail. Now in that all, can we enjoy we serve with the Creole Descendants Union of New England inside the weekend of celebration. Now Boston, Massachusetts.
Me devil don't come home. To my oh, me devil.
Okay. Family them, we don't come to an end and I say thank you very much. I hope so I will get a wonderful, rest of the weekend and a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week coming up. Sally Haffner, I thank you so much for your time. I will talk to you later. So until next week when we see again, family them, Namine say goodbye. We'll talk later. Bye.
At any time finish meantime, you invited to come to Freetown on the west coast of Sierra Leone, on the west coast of Africa. At any time finish meantime, come to season de Nasalono, na two season de Nasalonia. Rain season, dry season, orange and mango season. Dry season, rain season, lost and bottom. Rain season, dry season, orange and mango season. Dry season, rain season, lost and bottom. Vitamin Center, West End, Grandpa Vulture is on the cotton tree. Right underneath the cotton tree is the Museum of Sierra Leone. The history of this country is under the cotton tree. At any time finish meantime, come to Lift your head up, you go see for Bay College, overlooking the House of Parliament. Right across those state house, you can feel refreshing breeze. Over the city from the ocean, right to the mountain tops. At any time finish meantime, come to whenever you come to Freetown and you wish to wine and dine, you can chop rice, pap and fura and quench it a ginger beer, fried fish and cassava bread, fufu to la Jackie Tomboy, the bambaila and the mampama, complete with a golden whenever you come to Freetown and you wish to relax and chatter, you can check out the National Stadium, the home of the Leon Stars. You can check out the Freetown players. Our home is the talent center. At any time finish meantime,